Hello Sagittarius, and welcome to Positive Light Tarot. This is a bonus reading for you. It is a bonus May reading. I've decided to do this for the signs that have been showing me a tremendous amount of support, and it's a thank you so much for everything that you have done to support me and my channel. So thank you. This is just going to be sort of an overview for May. We're going to do it as a 3-card spread, so it's going to be your past, present, future. And we're going to clarify it as well. So you're going to see 6 cards, past, present, future, and then I'm going to close out your reading with your angel number and the affirmation, the meaning of that card. So let's find out what these incoming messages are, the past, present, future for the month of May. So Sagittarius, focusing on, we're going to do the past first. So let's find out what the past is. Of course, past can be a few days, can be a few months, it can be years ago. So we'll see how it connects with everything here for you. All right, look at these. You got queens in your reading. Let's now also get your clarifying cards so we can put these together. So Spirit Angels Guides, for the beautiful sign Sagittarius, we want a clarifying card for the Queen of Cups. Very much showing your strong spirituality and intuition. It's always been a part of who you are, probably from the time you were born, and you have a lot of wisdom. All right, Queen of Coins and 4 of Coins. All right. All right, let's find out what all of these mean here. We're going to start with the past. And like I said, the past could be from years ago. It could be from months ago, years ago. Queen of Cups, we're starting with, this is watery energy, specifically Pisces. So again, really tapping into your intuition. And I think your spirituality and your intuition, Sagittarius, is something that you hold very precious. I think that you have a lot of that spirituality that has been part of your life from a very young age. And I think that you've been tapping into your intuition for a very long time. I think that it helps you follow your heart, and I think it helps you and guides you when you need it most. And sometimes it's there even when you don't need it. It's an automatic response to the things that are happening in your life. But the Queen of Cups is also somebody who is very loyal, dedicated, honest, forgiving, loving, and intuitive. And, you know, I think that if this isn't a representation of you, maybe parts of it are you. But it also could be somebody who's very supportive in your life. And it could be right now for the month of May that this Queen of Cups is something you might be remembering from your past. It could be a motherly figure. It could be somebody who you care very deeply for. And you hold a special relationship with this person. In fact, it's a spiritual bond that you have with this person. And this person could be of water signs, so it could be Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. But it also can be you. Now, along with the Queen of Cups, you've got the number 4, the Emperor, major arcana card. Now, the Emperor is Aries energy. Very, very strong willpower, very much a leader, very well respected. The Emperor is really all of the 4 kings in the minor arcana. You know, it's all those 4 kings wrapped up into one. Aries energy can be explosive, and it can be energized. It can be passionate. They very much like to take charge. And I feel like with this coming up in your past, this can be parental influences in your life, Sagittarius, that maybe you're just giving some more thought to in the month of May. Or your parents could be a part of what's happening for you in the month of May. I also feel like with these 2 cards coming in the past position is that the Emperor being sort of that take the lead, take your power back, very powerful energy. I feel like, again, your intuition and your spirituality is very intense, and it is actually something that is very powerful for you. And it's almost as if the angels, your spirit guides, are trying to reiterate that in the month of May, Trust in your intuition, because this is going to be a very powerful tool for you, and it might be something that you are going to need to rely on to help you as you know, as May progresses through. I feel like your spirituality is something that you own. It is something that you have developed from a very, very young age. And as you've gotten older, you've just really taken the lead with it as well. I feel like there's a lot of power and force behind who you are. I think you are an expression of loyalty, of honesty, and of love. And I think that you show that in the decisions that you make, the people that you choose to surround yourself with, even the type of jobs that you take on in your life, some way reach people from a compassionate way. And I think that everything in your life is based on you having that inner power and strength. I think that you, to a certain extent, also like to control a situation, but you control it again with compassion. And I think that you are in a very powerful position because of your belief system, because of your spirituality, and because you are not afraid to embrace your gift. So that's why that is in the past. In the present situation, we've got the Queen of Swords, and the Queen of Swords is very much enlightened in her own way. Now, she is very, very different. She fares very differently from the Queen of Cups, because the Queen of Cups really wears her heart on her sleeve. You can see that she is compassionate and she is very caring. Now, the Queen of Swords being of air energy, now air energy will be Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. This could be your polar opposite as well, because, you know, Gemini is your polarity. But this here is very much I believe it's Aquarius, somewhat Aquarius energy. Very inventive, very humanitarian, very tactful, insightful, intelligent, direct. Doesn't use emotions, okay? So in your current situation, there could be something that is requiring you to be very tactful, and there could be some sort of new innovation or some new way of looking at something. There is some sort of information or knowledge that is coming your way. Now, you also got the Nine of Swords. And the Nine of Swords shows us our anxiety. Our anxieties and our stresses, somewhat of our fears. Basically, when we try to sleep at night, we kind of feel like all of that sort of takes over, so it makes it hard to get the rest that we need. And I feel like the Queen of Swords is coming in, whether it's coming to you as a supportive person, or it's the energies that you are giving off at this time. But the Queen of Swords is really, again, she is very much about purpose. And her crown chakra is incredibly enlightened. And she can see and forecast things like no one else. I feel like you will be getting some intense messages through your dreams. And although it can cause some stress and some anxiety, I feel like you are on the receiving end currently of receiving some sort of messages that might be a breakthrough for something. I want you to pay careful attention to your dreams in the month of May. I think that there could be a very insightful message that is coming through. And I'm going to get one more card. I'm going to get one more card for that. With this stress and anxiety, I feel like it's more to do with the fact that there's a breakthrough moment coming, and it's coming through our dreams. Spirit, angels, guides, clarity. King of Wands, that's just reiterating that this has a lot to do with you. All right, because the King of Wands is a very energetic fire sign, and in fact we can see right here it is definitely Sagittarius. It can very much be Sagittarius energy. So I really truly feel like this fire sign is your energy pulling through, and it's saying, yes, We want you specifically, Sagittarius, to pay attention, because there is some sort of major enlightenment that is coming through, and it's going to come through your dreams. It's definitely coming through your dreams. Now, let's look at the future here. Your reading is going to run a little longer. So the Six of Coins is all about receiving, okay? So you are on the receiving end of something, and I think that it's going to be receiving something that is very prosperous. There is more finances, more money that's balancing things out for you. I think this has been something that has been a challenge for you, and I feel like there might be some sort of message that is coming through currently in your present situation that is going to really bring you a message that is going to show you that you need to be open to receive. Those are the messages that are coming through. Be open to receive, because there is something to do with your financial stability. I feel like there is some sort of finances improving in your life, and it's showing you a major transformation, and it all comes through this message, a message that you must trust. You must use it to facilitate some movement, because I think that you've been feeling stuck in a financial position, and I think that you need to be open to receive, because with the Four of Coins, the Queen of Coins, and the Six of Coins, it's all to do with balancing out things financially in your life and building a stronger stability in your life. You hold on to the things that are precious for you, but I feel like there's changes, there's transformations that are taking place, and you must be open to receive, because the month of May, there is going to be a huge enlightenment. And your intuition, and it's all to do with your spirituality, your intuition, your psychic abilities that are all shining through here. This is going to be a direct message that you are going to get through your dreams. And although you might see it as, oh my gosh, it brings a little bit of anxiety and a little bit of stress, it's actually a message that's going to be a breakthrough moment for you, and it's actually going to help build some sort of strength and stability where your finances are concerned. So whether or not it is to balance out things that have been, maybe you've been outgoing a lot of money, well, now you're going to see that coming back. There's a reciprocated sort of energy here where monies are starting to flow in, and it's going to help you release something so that you can build more financial strength. So I feel like May is going to be a very good financial month for you, but it's going to be you need to rely and trust in your own intuition. All right, I want to close out your reading now with your angel message and the angel number. So Sagittarius, let's find out what that number is for you. All right, and you got 888, karma, balance, finances, success, wealth, cycles, and what goes around comes around. I think you already have a very karmatic energy anyway with all of those spiritual gifts that you have. So it says a lot of money is coming your way. We see that in the future here. Fortune refers to more than just monetary and material success. If you don't appreciate the people in your life now, you won't have them tomorrow. This message encourages you to take personal responsibility and use it to realize your greatest potential, because your greatest potential lies in your ability to with the awareness that is going on around you. You've got a lot of messages coming through in the month of May. So please, please, please be very, very attuned to your dreams and through psychic that psychic presence and psychic ability, because I believe there is a lot of karma in a good way coming your way as well. All right, Sagittarius, thank you so much for joining me today. I hope this resonates. Please let me know. And until next time, sending love, light, and positive vibes.